Szewczaks. It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Idea Sunday. Today we have this bead, and I'm going to try something that I hadn't tried before an Idea Sunday. A spiral staircase for the dollhouse. So I have picked out this bead for it. But anyways, let's get started on it. You've met Nicholas Mello and his siblings. You've met his cousin Marina and her siblings. But you hadn't met Nicholas Mello's Japanese cousins, Amy Mello and June Mello. So he is Amy's brother, and I'm working on their house right now, and that will give me an opportunity to work on today's episode. I also have this bead that will help me with this. And this piece of plastic. So let's get started on it. Using a used glue bottle, I'm going to create a base for this. And these beads will work in there too. So, I'm going to get some wire because there's holes for the wire in them. And there, I will build up the staircase. It's been added in. Time to add the steps bit by bit. So we're going to need more beads for that. So I want them to be able to go up and down safely. So there's things to consider. I have these ceramic beads that I'm going to use in between steps, and it fits in with a Japanese vibe in here, so it's perfect. It will take a while to build up, but I have to try because I've never done anything like this for an Idea Sunday before. So this will be a whole new experience for me. And it will get me in a learning curve for dollhouse making things. I'm going to test dolls with this just to make sure. I would make them just a bit wider than that. Let's test it now. That's better. Now I need to add some fabric and stuffing to get it to look the way I want. The stairs will be made with black velvet fabric and stuffing in the wire, and it's perfect. Now the wiring and the stuffing fabric will repeat until it's done. And I also added some Japanese Kyria or rose designs because I was using yellow thread and I did not want it to look like a mess. So that's why I've added some flower elements on the black steps. All the stairs have been done. Time to decorate this area. Off camera, I've added glitter to the store and I've added a birdhouse. However, I have to adjust sequins to decorate the birdhouse with. Now I've dropped it. Oh no! Fine. This wasn't the first time I dropped the birdhouse anyways. But I will have to let it dry like this. I do want to cover the wire here. So I'm thinking of how I'm going to do that. I did color the inside blue for watery things, so I'm going to do that. Going to make a mini pond for the staircase to decorate it with. And I'll be using some of this plastic to recycle it, as well as give the pond some life, some watery life. Adding plastic to it along with white acrylic paint. White acrylic paint to make the waves in this. Pond, so I'm applying it all over the pond. So I'll be adding plastic to build up the water effect, because I'm still practicing watery effects like this and I want to get good at it. I think this looks good. So let's have a look. Yep. I think I'll stop here because that's a really tiny pond, and use that up to color the cardboard. Let's now cover up the wire in plants, like plants made out of wool. We're going to glue on some wool pieces to that area, just like that. I had to trim it because it was covering up the pond, which this wasn't what I wanted. I wanted you to be able to see the pond. What else? Flowers? I'm just going to trim the flowers. The petals of this flower. So I could decorate the plant without covering up the tiny pond. Let's trim the petals. I will reuse the cut off pieces for the staircase decorating. Just wanted to focus on the pond while I'm at it. So that's why I'm decorating that right now. Because that urge to turn it into a staircase pond just wants to explode. Okay, that's good enough. Now it's time to add it to the plant to decorate it with. I will have to trim that stem just a tiny bit. That's better. However, I would add more leaves to hide the seam lines because I want it to look seamless. So I'm getting out some glitter particles, some green glitter particles to decorate this area with. So let's add them in. Yes, that looks very, very plant-like. Especially the green particles look like plants. No wonder why the color green is associated with nature. And I think I'll add some to the inside of the pond. Done. Let's let it dry. Everything is stitched on and all the glue dried. So, Szewczak, what do you think of the spiral staircase and the pond that goes along with it? I've also made some Japanese birds to finish it off, the removable from it. But that's a really nice added Japanese feature I've decided to add. But anyways, bye Szewczaks. See you in another video. Bye.